Perhaps it's easier for the audio. So we were joined by Wolfgang Brandau, our sales support manager, and Alexander Fire. We proposed to go through the demo, but the demo will need a few more minutes to be up and running. So we will go through the technical part first. Just one more thing, I will try to change my video. Whoop, that was not what I intended to do. I will be back again in a second. Das fokussiert immer auf mich.
Ist das drin in der Präsenz mit Ihnen? Nein.
Ja,
Wirklich?
Sie sind.
Sehr gut.
Okay, can you still hear us?
Yes.
Okay. I will just restart the video. Okay, everyone is awake by now. I will just switch the video to Wolfgang and Alex. And Alex is our technical expert. Perhaps, Alex, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hello, good morning to everybody. My name is Alexander Bayer. I'm working at Kapsch since 2011 and working in the field of vehicular communication, so V2X, since starting at Kapsch. Mainly technical project management, system design, system architecture, technical sales support. Yeah, these are my main topics which I'm dealing with.
Okay, thank you. And sorry, I switched off my presentation, right? I did. Alex, what we have on our agenda, oh wait, put the agenda back up. What we have on our agenda today is two topics. I will share the screen again. There we are. Can you see the screen again?
Yes.
Okay. So we have two topics on the agenda. One is ATMS interfaces, and one is roadside unit installation and commissioning. Alex, you are the author of the technical document about the roadside unit installation and commissioning. Guys, you participated in the site survey on Tuesday morning, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So how did it, we are very interested in how did it go? What were the results of the site survey?
Maybe I can share a screen for a moment. I can show you.
Sure. Sorry, who should share the screen? I didn't get the name.
Gideus, I will share a screen.
Yes, I have to make your presenter. Thank you. Okay, you should be a presenter right now. Geht's wieder?
Do you see a screen?
Yes, coming up.
Second.
Gideus, this is Wolfgang. One question. For my understanding, you are the technical project manager within Belam for this project. Is this correct understanding?
Darius is technical project. He's our technical expert at the moment. I'm just a product manager responsible for start and finish.
Okay.
So who is the project manager? Sorry.
Egidius.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just a few photos from site survey. We can start. Of course, it will be difficult names for you. It's local names in Lithuania, so we can start. You can see this list in a contract, not a contract, a technical.
Egidijus,
Yes.
mes matom tavo Outlooką, we see your Outlook, but no any photos. So, can you share go to maybe SharePoint and show some photos from site survey?
Okay, I'm showing photos. Just a moment.
Okay.
So it's Beruliškės. It's called Lithuania Beruliškės at first sight, and what we have seen, it's
Egidijau, I don't see any photos. Just your Outlook.
You should change your screen.
Yeah.
You're sharing wrong.
okay.
Put on the monitor and choose another monitor.
Yeah.
It's next to hang up, but
Sie versuchen gerade das zum Scheren.
Arba perkelt į kitą ekraną.
Yeah.
Drąsiau.
pause.
Spaus.
Matom?
Ne.
Egidijau, ant Outlooko lango pertemk tą vaizdą ir viskas.
Bus kažkas su langais blogai pas mane, per daug langų, gal dabar va matysit.
Tu sustabdyk prezentaciją ir iš naujo pašėrink teisingą ekraną arba patį apsą.
Stop present, okay, just a second, stop. Present. Primer. Nes šitas turėtų būti.
Tai tau pažymi, kurį tu pasirenki.
Jo, nu tai mano present yra šitas. Nematai?
Loading. Oh, okay, folder.
Monika rodo.
Nuotraukos rodo?
Ne.
Davai kas kitas, turbūt pas mane išdalintas ekranas, nes tikrai prezentinu tą, kad tą.
Atsijunk ir pasilik tik tai kompą.
Palauk, kurioje vietoje nuotraukos yra gamyba, objektų dokumentacija?
Negamybo, eik į kitą.
Yeah, I see.
Dariau, atsiprašau.
No.
Atsinčiau dabar laišką su nuotraukom apdorotom, iš kiekvieno saito yra patogiai sudėta. Laišką atsidaryk mano, dabar ką tik Egidijui ir tau atsinčiau.
Yeah. Oliver, can you make me as presenter?
Yes. Who is you? Sorry.
Darius.
Okay.
Pas mane 4 langai, tai gali būti, kad kažkas tai.
Okay, you should be a presenter now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, everyone should be a presenter. It's a democracy around here.
Everybody see?
Still loading.
Yes, it's coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, now we can see it, yeah.
Yeah. So who is the speaker? His is the site Beruliškės. What is the inside?
Pradėk gal nuo lauko foto, kaip atrodo. Va.
Yeah, it's the okay. Beruliškės hall without any sensors, only one box for vehicle detections for loops in the road.
Okay.
So we have free space for antennas, for whatever we would like it to have here.
So we can use this cabinet.
If we find out the space, yes. But I think we need only one PoE converter here, and that's
Okay.
So this is what you're showing now, this picture. This is the inside of the cabinet which was mounted on this pole you showed before.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What is the height of the pole?
We have details about that, but I don't know now. But we measure it.
Okay, but you have been there, so you have some impression from it. Is it higher than 5 meters?
The pole?
Yeah.
It's sorry, not.
Okay, I can see.
Yeah. It's okay. I think it's 4 meters. Rimvydas, how what is the height of that pole? Rimvydas, you measure it.
One moment. 6 meter 20 centimeters.
620.
620, great.
Okay, sounds not so bad, yeah.
Okay, so it's the next one, Fortas, second side.
Okay.
Okay, so some.
Not very nice installation, but
No?
This is 6 meter 50.
on top.
Okay. It's just what my first impression when I see it is that it's a little bit crowded on the top, so I guess there are cameras on it, or?
Camera sensors, weather,
Wow.
weather
Yeah.
sensors.
It just have to be ensured that we are not disturbing anything else, because we send you also the size of the unit, that it's not blocking some view from one other sensor or camera, so yeah.
Yeah.
But in general, it looks not so bad, yeah. Okay.
Okay. And number 3, generator.
Okay, the smaller one.
It's a pole for lights. You see,
Yeah.
it's same. It's about I don't know, maybe 10 meters. So we
Yeah.
have police cameras here and traffic cameras here and our boxes here.
Police cameras 5 meters 50.
Okay.
So we can put here, I think.
And it seems that the diameter of the bowl is decreasing with the height, or?
Yes, it's increasing.
Okay.
What is inside? And number 4, battery, last one. What is inside? Like spaghetti?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's not our job, but we don't like that. But okay. And like
6 meter 50.
from here.
So we have to find our space on the pole and on the cabinets.
Yeah, as from your site survey document, I saw that it's need to have an offset 1 meter, and after that put the radio equipment. That's right?
Correct. Yeah. So we have this mounting bracket, and yeah, on this mounting bracket, the rotate unit series will be installed. Yeah, correct.
And the antenna is installed separately? No.
The antenna is directly connected to the reeds to the rotate unit. Yeah.
But so it's not 1 meter? Or
Yeah.
is our mounting bracket 1 meter offset?
It's I have to check how long it is, but since we are on a pole, I don't see the big problems. As it is, this 1 meter distance from the antennas to other parts is mainly for gantries, because there is a lot of more metallic parts. You have horizontal poles there. The whole gantry is much more massive than such single poles you are showing now, where you want to install it. So I don't see the big problem here that we have problems with the space between the antenna and the poles. So this could be fine. Do you also have maybe a picture of the road? Is it a highway? Is it a rural road, or?
Yeah, I switched to maybe. Okay, but we have many,
Okay.
but for example,
Atsiprašau, geriausia Google'is gal žemėlapį užkrauti ir
no,
parodyti.
Google is too old. Yeah, it's the last one site.
Okay, this is a nice picture. Yeah. So do you have a road with? Is it 2 lines in each direction, including plus?
Service.
Yeah,
Hard shoulder.
the hard shoulder. Thanks. Yeah. So it's just it's a road in 2 directions. There is not a highway node where you have 2 highways crossing or so. It's a highway with 2 directions.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a nice impression now. If I'm correctly informed, the call now is ending in 5 to 10 minutes.
The question would be, could we extend it by 10 minutes or 15 minutes? Is that okay for you, or do we have to stop it here?
No, I have enough time. I think Belam can extend this meeting as
Till
long
midnight. Till midnight.
Yeah.
Okay, then I would propose we extend it by roughly 15 minutes, perhaps 20 minutes. I do have time. Is it okay for you? Alex, it's okay for you? Okay, great.
One question.
Okay.
About 9/4, we have a lot of roads in these positions. This is a big bridge, a big cruise sector. So it is fine, or can we still, know in which direction car is moving?
So I believe we should look at it from a Google Maps view, from a top view, to get a better understanding of how the situation works. Basically, if the vehicles, if it's not an on-ramp and exit ramp, we should be able to distinguish between the travel directions, because it's as long as the vehicles are traveling in a straight line, it should be okay. But honestly, there will not be too many vehicles right now. It will mostly be our own equipped vehicles. We should be able to derive this from the data. Don't tell me it's in the middle of this.
It's here.
You are correct.
Okay, that's
fine.
That's definitely a challenge for the vehicle data. It's still possible. Do you know where we mount, where the pole is located?
Here.
Mouse pointer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So this will be interesting. But which is the highway?
Pažymėk jį ten, left click padaryk kokį.
Which is the highway that we are talking about right now?
Yeah.
We're talking about A1, right?
Yeah.
A1, yes, correct.
And where's the pole located?
It's here.
It's right here? Oh, wow.
Yeah, we can by.
But I mean, there are still 2 main directions. So that the highway continues. There's off ramps and on ramps. As long as the vehicles will stay on the highway, it should not be an issue. If vehicles are coming from other sides, bypassing, going on the ramps, it's more difficult. But in the worst case, they are not added to the statistics, or they are added twice. Okay, we will find a solution to it. We will still. So the good news is we will still receive the data from the vehicles, but we will have to put more emphasis on filtering and analyzing the data. Analyzing the data is actually part of the road authority's task. It's not our task. Of course, we would have to help them get valid data. but we will provide the raw data, and they would have to make information out of it. Of course, we can provide certain information like average speed and the vehicle count. That's what we can do. It will be easier with the 3 other positions.
So my proposal would be, overall we have 4 locations, sir. And can you prepare maybe a document where you include these pictures you showed now, maybe together with coordinates of the location?
Okay.
That we can have a check internally on our side with the exact coordinates. Yeah, as you showed it now with Google Maps or Google Earth, usually we're investigating it and checking it very much in detail if it's possible there.
Okay.
Together with the pictures you showed from the bowl and also from the cabinet, we can make a plan how to install it there and check if it's possible to install it there. Yeah. So my first impression that it looks fine, but we have to check it more in detail.
I think we spoke with internally in the site survey. Maybe it's better to do the following, to manufacture the brackets here locally, because each pole looks different, and we should just decide with you in which place we should put the radio, and after that, how to say, to do some metallic works here in Lithuania. I think it will be maybe more easy to customize that.
Okay, we would have to discuss it internally. It's an option. We have not had any customer to do that themselves, so it's new for us. We will discuss with our colleagues and come back to you. Okay. We would now switch to the document for a minute. Should we go through the document, or is it?
We can go. My impression from before was just that one of you on the other side mentioned you read the document. So this was my impression. The installation and commissioning document. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Do you currently have any questions on the document? So what we included there is an overall description of the wreath, so some pictures and how to install it. So especially with this mounting bracket which is mentioned there, and also then how to connect the cable. Are there any specific questions on it? Is something unclear, or are you fine with this?
For this moment it's clear, but if it will be any questions, I will write the email to you.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So
I have, just a second. I have one question regarding the installation. In this document, I see that the Ethernet port is RG45, yes, connector.
Yes, the usual RJ45, yeah, correct.
And these 4 units will be with RG45, yes, connectors. Ethernet.
Or it's the usual Ethernet connector, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a few standards. It's maybe outside the connector. It's called M12, and others is so. It's in document. It's stated that it's G45. So the question is, our units will be this point of sockets. Yes, correct.
RJ45, yes.
G45. Okay.
Let's say this document.
Yes, it's 15 page, maybe it's, yes, 50 page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, on page 15 you can see the RJ45 connector, yeah?
Okay, great.
Okay, regarding the mounting bracket, just to understand you correctly, your proposal is that you produce the whole bracket by yourself?
Not ourselves. We are not metallic workers.
But you will solve it.
Yeah, but they have experience in Lithuanian Railways. They did some gate profiling gate for railways to scan. They put it the brackets. They ordered it or manufactured locally the brackets for lasers. Everybody should be saved, stable, and anti-corrosion with some mechanical things. So somehow they have experience. It's working maybe 3-4 years, and no big issues here.
Okay, so you yesterday you were asking for the distance between the bolts. So you were referring to this distance between those bolts.
Yes, in yellow. And after that,
Maybe let me give you a short explanation about how to install it. That we have the same understanding now before we go further with the discussion. Let me check if. Yeah. No, I will go down since the pictures were just fine. So the mounting, the whole mounting parts have exists of two. So we have the so-called mounting plate, which is directly mounted on the which is directly mounted on the roadside unit. So this is with 4 screws. This is directly mounted on the roadside unit. And this mounting plate has 4 screws there. This is where these yellow arrows are pointing to. And then the second part is the so-called mounting bracket. This is the part which is directly installed on the pole. So in this case, this bracket here has this V shape, and this is directly mounted with metal stripes directly on the pole. And then, during the installation of the roadside unit, you don't need any further tools. You're just sliding the roadside unit directly into the mounting bracket and fix it with the safety pin, which is on a metallic wire there. So this is how it works. So we also have other possibilities, but if you're talking now about producing or buying somewhere a mounting bracket, so the first possibility would be that the part of the mounting bracket where these long holes are, where these yellow arrows are pointing now on the left picture, that you mount this somehow on the bowl, and then you would have the same possibility to slide the roadside unit directly in there. So this would be one possibility. So the left part of this bracket can be maybe produced or bought by you or the customer. Is this a possibility for you?
If I think it's theoretically, I think yes, but in general we need to have some measured drawings with some distances for your construction in the right side.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, from picture it's not easy to do that. And
That's right. Now I know also the reason why you asked yesterday about the distance of the bolts or of the holes. Now it's clear for me, yeah. So this was not clear for us. We had long discussions yesterday about this topic, but now it's clear now, yeah. Okay, thanks.
Because your picture in the left, it's the mounting for gate, for square pole, horizontal.
Yes, there is also the possibility, you can see it in the picture, if you drill holes here on the side of this quadratic here, then you can rotate this by 90 degrees, then you will have the possibility to put it on a vertical pole. So this is also possible.
Okay.
But just one thing to add, what Alex has said, these V blades, they have the shape of the V just to serve different size of diameters. Yeah. So as you mentioned before, the poles have different diameters, and these V blades serve different sizes of diameters. Just by, let's say, then fixing the bracket with the metallic belts on the pole.
Okay.
Okay, one question. What is the length of the bracket? How long it is? It's 1 meter. It's half of a meter. This bracket.
I can just estimate it now, but we're talking about from, let's say, can you see my mouse pointer?
No.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Sorry.
From here, where the bottom of the V is, until the yellow arrows, about half a meter. This is my estimate now. I would have to check the sizes in the technical manual, but about half a meter, yeah.
Can I just ask why do you want to produce it yourself?
Question was been because I understand that your proposed the mounting bracket is for horizontal pole, horizontal construction.
Okay.
It's not for vertical.
So we have also the possibility to put it on a vertical pole. So this was just an example picture. So that's why we were delivering you this installation manual not already last week, and it's a draft. So the vertical installation is not included here, but we have the possibility that the same V-brake, as it is here on this picture, is also available for a vertical one.
Okay, do you have any more details about the dimensions? Like, okay, you said the half meter from left to side offset of that material, but what is about the metallic place where is the 90 degrees? What is the size in left X, Y? Do you have more details about that metallic part?
We have, yes. We can deliver you technical schematic drawings of it, yeah.
Yeah. Just to understand how your construction bracket can fit well to our poles.
Of course, yes. We can provide this to you, yeah.
Okay. So, if we can provide a fitting bracket for vertical installation, would you prefer to use our bracket, or would you prefer to do it yourselves?
I think, Egidius, what you think? But I think as easy, if it's working well, so let's use Kapsch bracket. I don't know.
I believe it reduces the risk of any delays. So if we provide it, it should be fine. Alex is laughing. Let's see. No, so we have a huge experience with those brackets because we use thousands of them for mounting tolling equipment. So this should be easy for us. But we should decide soon on how we want to proceed. Okay.
Okay, maybe we can approach this way. We will send you the photos with site surveys and with coordinates. And maybe on the pictures, or maybe in this document, you can draw the position where we have to mount this equipment.
Okay.
And we will decide if we can use your bracket or we will produce in Lithuania, because maybe the pole is not enough in Hague. Maybe we have to extend the pole with another pole to put.
Okay. Please provide as much information as possible to us. The positions of the poles on the map, the location, and the pictures for each pole, and pictures of the cabinets for each pole, and then we can do a site survey ourselves.
And if possible, also you mentioned for some of the poles you have also the information about the height. If you have this information, please include it in this document. Yes.
Okay, we will put all the info we have, and we will wait for your answer where we have to put this equipment, on the top or maybe higher to extend the pole.
A short question: if we put your equipment in the top of the pole, do you need any lighting protection for that in the cable, on the cable, or put with some metallic pole upper to your equipment? What is your practice regarding the lighting protection?
So there should be, it's also explained in the document, you have to ground the roadside unit. There's a grounding point on the roadside unit. This has to be grounded somewhere on the pole.
Okay.
And there is further surge protection for the Ethernet connector directly included in the roadside unit. So currently, from my viewpoint, we don't need anything, but to be sure, I will check this also internally if it's required when we mount it on the top. Yeah. From my current viewpoint, I think we don't need it, but we will check this.
Let's wait for your data on the installation sites, and then we will decide how we would propose to install the units, and then we can decide if we need a lighting protection. Okay?
Okay.
Great. That was some progress. So we have two more topics. The demo is up and running, and Barbara is ready to demo it to you. And the second topic, which is not as fun as the demo, is interfaces towards the traffic management center. We should briefly talk about it, because it could be one of the most challenging items during this project. The setup, to our understanding, is the following. There's the traffic management center called EIS from the authorities. There is a company which receive, which has the duty to do the interface between the traffic management center and the roadside units for 3 different vendors. So it's not only us, there are 2 other companies doing the same thing. And our duty was to come up with a proposal for the interfaces, which we did already. We did send you documentation about the interface that we use, the European Corridor interface. But we also know that this is a very complex interface. It is very powerful, but very complex to implement. So we are not 100% sure if the customer will be very happy with this solution. And of course, we want to have a useful solution for the customer because we want to win the follow-up contract. So our proposal would be to get in touch with this implementing company as soon as possible. What is your view today? Do we have any more information on this topic?
We had some meeting with the customer, and it's just introduction. Of course, we are planning to have next meetings when project manager will come back from holidays, and with more information about the integrator company, etc., etc. And I think Balam as project manager, how to say, company who do together with Kapsch doing for that project, also we would like it to, how to say, participate in the communication between you, Kapsch, Balam, and the integrator company and customer, to understand how it's working, how it's the project risk, timeline, etc., etc.
This is Wolfgang speaking. One question.
Yeah.
This third party who has to provide the interface between roadside unit and EIS, are they also responsible to integrate the other 3 sections with the competitive products? Is this the same company who has to do? Yeah?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so then they will be very busy to integrate all these
yes, I don't invite them about their job. That will not be fun. Did you receive any information about the other companies involved?
No.
Because this would be very interesting. Honestly, I believe that there will have to be some joint integration between those, because they cannot build 3 different interfaces toward the traffic management center. It's a nice idea, but we don't believe this is possible or it makes any sense for the customer. So we expect some serious discussion very soon with the customer. So our question would be if you could really push the customer for more information, for their picture on how they want to do it, get information from the company who won this contract. We need more information and we need to start the discussion with them.
Okay, I can arrange. As Darius mentioned, the project manager of the customer is at the moment on holidays, but he has to return next week. So I will meet with him and
Great.
Ask for this information for sure.
Okay, thank you. This is important for us, because this could delay the project in the worst case. We will deliver the units and it will be fine, but this interface it might not even be our problem in the end, but in the if the system is not running by the end of this year, it will be a problem for everyone involved, even us. Okay. One more question about meetings. We have not yet set up a regular meeting. We proposed that we will have weekly meetings. I'm not sure if we should organize them, if you want to organize them, or if Irina should organize them. What do you propose?
Maybe we can organize.
Okay, it's fine with us.
Okay, we can do a weekly meeting on Friday as we talked. It's not a problem. We can start. I don't know. It's necessary to do tomorrow because we have a discussion today. Maybe we can start from next week.
Let's start next week.
Okay, great.
Okay, perfect.
So which time do you propose?
I prefer the
afternoon.
Maybe yeah, in afternoon, not after lunch. Maybe at 10 o'clock in Vilnius, 9 o'clock in Vienna, for example. Is it okay for you?
Half morning.
Yes, it's fine with us.
So it will be 9 o'clock in Vienna, 10 o'clock in Lithuania.
That's
okay?
Perfect.
Okay, great.
It's better than 8:30 today. No, that's fine with us. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Alex, for your input. So we come to the final point of our agenda, to the demonstration. Unless we have any more questions that we should discuss. Okay. Then, Barbara, I would kindly ask you to walk us through the presentation. I will be your camera guy, carrying around the laptop and trying to create an impression for you remotely. It will be a bit difficult, but we will do our best. I think it should. I think it will be fine. Yeah, I think it should.
Camera guy.
Just a second. We will turn on the camera again. Danke dir. Just would like to see what we see here. Okay. Why can't I see myself? No, something is wrong here. Can you see our video?
No. Where did you hear?
Black screen.
That's interesting. I don't know. Perhaps we have to use yours. Actually, we could do that.
Yeah, we should do more. It's okay. No.
No.
Yeah, no. But good.
It's time to move forward with this call before everything breaks down. There we go.
But can you see it here now?
Can you see the video now?
No.
No.
That's interesting. Perhaps we have to disconnect this one. Could you just stop the call?
Okay.
Okay, sorry guys. Our video is. Is it working now? Yes.
Yes.
Can you see the video now?
From here? Yeah.
Can you see the video now?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know why, but it reached on us. Great. Barbara, I will try to best follow you.
Yeah.
Perhaps you give us an overview of the demo and.
Yes, can you see the... You can see me.
No, it should be wider than that. It should be. Der View ist eigentlich breiter. Ja.
Okay, so we have the demo here.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So we have one car. Just imagine that you are sitting in this car. Can you see it somehow? You have the map of Vienna here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you can see a yellow dot moving around on the motorway somewhere in Vienna now. It is okay. You're just doing a quick overview. So we have one car here, and we have the second car here. So another tablet, and each of those is connected with one EVK that's lying here, connected, and those are connected to a roadside unit. Here it's also an EVK because the prototype is not connected with this one yet. And the last part is our traffic management system, also with a map of Vienna. It's a little bit different one. So this is the dynamic system. So what we can do now, I'll show you a vehicle-to-vehicle communication now. So the first car is detecting a foggy road, and it's sending out a message, which can be seen on the other one here. In the other vehicle.
Can you play the sound?
Screen?
No,
No, not anymore. So we need to do it again. So another visibility fog incident. Reported.
Visibility fog.
So the other vehicle sees the sign and hears the noise. So we also have those fog events that we created. So basically, let's say two cars sent out this information. So it went to the roadside unit, which is connected to the traffic management center. And the operator in the traffic management center now sees the incidents that are reported here, and he can decide what to do with it. If he says like, yeah, it's actually correct, there are so many fog events, so we need to acknowledge it. So we.
Sorry, could you go back to the map and trigger one more?
Yeah.
I will
This
see.
one? Ah, yeah. Okay. So we'll have another fog incident.
So this is the traffic management center view, like the operator would see it in the traffic management center. And now Barbara triggered one more event from the vehicle, and it would immediately appear to the traffic management operator in the traffic management center. Okay?
Okay. So
we have seen three different kinds of communication. We have seen vehicle-to-vehicle communication between those two vehicles directly without the use of any infrastructure. If we trigger messages from one vehicle, for example, emergency electronic brake light, we discussed it today, it would immediately show up to the other vehicle.
Emergency brake.
And this is very fast. This is very low latency. It's immediate communication. The range between those two vehicles is roughly 300 meters. So vehicles have a lower range than the roadside unit. And of course, if the roadside unit is close by, like it is today, in this case, because we have it next to the vehicles, the roadside unit would receive all those messages, and the roadside unit is just like the roadside unit in Lithuania will be. It is connected via Ethernet to the traffic management center, and the traffic management center will receive those messages. And then the traffic management operator will decide on how to proceed with those messages. He can decide to ignore them, but he can also decide to send the messages back to the vehicle. Could you do this with one of the use cases?
yes, so we have the.
So Barbara will now take one of the incidents, slippery road event, and start to manage it. Can you manage the event?
From here.
Yes. You can right click it and manage it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Let's just close this one. Okay,
this one.
Yes. So now the operator, and it's difficult to see for you. Now the operator opened the message that we received from the vehicle. And the interesting thing is that we take all the information from the vehicle message and transfer it to the traffic management system. We know it's a weather advisory. We know about the location. We know it's about ice on the road. So we took all the information from the vehicle message, and it's in the workflow of the traffic management system. And now the operator decides to send this warning to all other road users. We'll now create the warning, and it is now being sent to all other vehicles in the area. So from now on,
Slippery road.
all other vehicles
Slippery road.
will receive the same message sent from the traffic management center. So we have three ways of communication. We have vehicle-to-vehicle communication, we have vehicle to the infrastructure, and infrastructure to the vehicle. So these are the three ways of communication today. Okay, thank you, Barbara. That's about the demo. Any questions? Besides that, we should buy a proper video system. Is it okay for you?
Yes.
Okay. Any more questions?
Can we have, I don't know, demo link to your traffic management center for read-only permission? Because we see some screens, few seconds, some blurs, nothing, maybe some, but nothing so concrete. Just understand how deep functionality you have on etc.
We don't have any remote capability on this system. The best thing I can provide you with right now is screenshots of the system, how we use it.
Or user manual or description.
You don't want the user manual of the software, I can tell you, but because we use a very, very small part of the system. The software that we use here, it is made for nationwide traffic management. So this software is now being deployed in all traffic management centers in the Netherlands and in the UK, in 17 different traffic management centers with thousands of kilometers of road. It's a huge software, and we use a very, very small part for the V2X connectivity. We will at least do a presentation about it and send it to you. We want to do it anyway, and we don't have the material available today. Okay. But we will provide you with some information about it, okay? But we have to take care not to create expectations with the customer that we cannot fulfill. So we cannot deliver this system to the customer. It's very expensive, and it took a long time to implement it that way. The customer will probably have a more basic implementation. So we should take care about what we tell the customer. Of course, the customer could do it the same way, but it will be very difficult for him to do it.
Oliver, one question. A few days ago, our colleagues, Kastytis and Alex, had a meeting with you, yes, correct, in Vienna. And Alex told me that you discussed about how to do the testing and how to show the customer that your system is working. And the proposal from you was that you show to the customer the end-to-end solution. Units with yes. Am I correct?
Partly. Just a second, because I believe we have to leave the room. Could you check with them if we really have to leave? So, end-to-end solution, yes and no. What we want to do, we want to demonstrate that Bilam and Kapsch did a good job and that we have a good system which is working. We can demonstrate it on the vehicle side, for example. So my proposal was to use onboard units and tablets put it in a vehicle or in two vehicles and drive around the installations that we will do. We can configure use cases on the roadside unit to be sent out without any traffic management center. Okay, so we can pre-configure speed limits, roadwork warnings, whatever. So if we drive along the road and bypass our roadside units, we would receive information directly on the vehicles, on our vehicle display. So we can demonstrate this system is working and it's sending information to the vehicles. We can also trigger events on the vehicles and send them to the roadside units. And then we can show it in the log files. What we do not have is the traffic management center because it's part of the customer. And we can also give the customer the data from the vehicles, the probe vehicle data. But we cannot demonstrate the traffic management center. It's their duty. Okay, so this is it will be an impressive demo, it will be a good demo, but it will not include the traffic management center because it's not part of our delivery.
Okay, Oliver, short question. Okay, how we, so how to say, show to customer that your protocol from radio to AES system is working well. For example, something is maybe wrong in the protocol or not. Mm-hmm. So if it will be any, how to say, your Kapsch ETS system, small system in the center side, we can show that, okay, from end to end it's working well, and mm-hmm. protocol is not our, integration is not our business.
Yes, we will find a way to show it. I don't know how today, but we'll find a way to show it to them.
Yeah, for 5 days for testing. So, okay, anyhow, you mentioned about UK, Netherlands, so, or the other countries. Do you have any testing, I don't know, procedures, how you typically accept that such type of projects?
Sorry, do we have to leave the room? Okay. Hello. Sorry, our booking is done. We will think about how to verify our installation. Of course, we only want to verify the part that we actually delivered. So we don't want to verify the interface to the, or we don't want to verify the traffic management center. Okay, yeah, we can. Sorry guys, we have to leave this room because they want to use the telepresence system and we don't have that many. I hope if there are any questions left, please send them to us via email or we discuss them next week in our weekly call.
But maybe not next week, to tomorrow.
We decided to skip the call tomorrow. If you want to do it tomorrow,
okay, let's skip.
It's your decision. If you want to do it tomorrow, it's fine.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Oliver, for the presentation. It was great to see you live on the screen. So
yes, sorry for the technical difficulties. I wished we would have used this great system up there. Let's catch up next week, and thank you for your patience.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.